Hey guys, it's the DJ. Gonna try something a little bit different today. Gonna talk about my Tesla stock. I just dumped it this afternoon, probably about an hour ago, about 10 o'clock this morning. Gonna talk about how I made 2K in a week, a little over a week, 8 days, 10 days, something like that. So let's bring the music down and talk about the Tesla stock. There you go. Abrupt stop of music. There you go. So okay, let me pull up my screen here where I got all the details. So if you've been watching the show, you know that back on the 24th of March, I bought 50 shares, 50 shares of Tesla stock. Now, let me say, I'm not giving financial advice. I'm just telling you what I'm doing. Notice I got a casino hat on here, a dusty casino hat. Let me get that off a little bit. So it's almost like gambling, and I'll start out by saying Tesla stock is rated D by one of the financial brokerage firms. We won't tell you who that is, but Charles rates it a D. So back on the 24th, I bought 50 shares at a little over $13,000 and change at $267. The price that day was $267. The next day I bought some more, and again it was $13,500 about, and I paid $271. All right. And then we waited another 24 hours and we bought 50 more shares at $283.90. That cost us $14,000 and change. So if you're following this, we got 150 shares of Tesla stock at this point, and we waited another 5 days until March 31st. And the stock was tanking. Stock was tanking. I bought another 50 shares at $250.80 for $12,500. So if you're watching all that, I had about $50,000 in change invested into Tesla stock, and maybe 51. And today I sold all my shares, my whole 200 shares of Tesla stock this morning around 9-10 o'clock for $278.83 and cashed out with $55,000, 765 and some change for a profit of $2,080. So if you followed that, it was pretty much a week, 8 days that we were able to make some coinage, right? We make some coinage. Now I'll tell you, I'm doing this in my 401k account, so I don't have to pay taxes on that. And as I said, this is not a very highly rated stock. The reason I did it was back in the March 24th when this was going on, it was the whole Tesla protests were going on, and I really felt sorry for Elon, and I wanted to do my part as a patriot. And let me just say that I'll be the last person that buys a Tesla or an EV car. I don't believe in EV cars whatsoever, but I believe in Elon. I believe in Elon and his Doge saw. Yes, I do. I believe in Elon and his Doge saw. So I wanted to help. I wanted to do my part. But notice that on the 24th, when I bought in, I bought 50 shares, okay? I figured out how much I could lose because I tell you, this is almost like gambling. So I bought 50 shares. It went up, and then I bought 50 more shares. Okay, see how I do that? You never want to just put all your nest egg in on a stock when you're day trading or whatever you want to call it. I'm not really a day trader. I'm just trying to make a quick buck. That's a quick buck making, yeah. So because you can take your lumps. I mean, you think it's going to go up and you buy in and then it goes down. It happens a lot like that. Let me tell you that some of the things I've learned is usually a stock will go down or go up in the morning. Whatever direction it's going that way for the first hour or two of trading. So if it starts out, it's going down, it's going to continue to go down until there's a reason for it to go up, right? The laws of physics. And let me say today, Tesla was down $5 out of the gate and turned around and it was miraculously up $10. I ended up selling maybe like $9.50, $9.80 when it was up and took my money and run. So yeah, it's like a hobby. To me, it's like a hobby. I sit here and on a day-to-day basis, if I see a highly volatile stock like Tesla's been the last couple of weeks with all the news in the media. So that's kind of why I did it. It was a very volatile, and I knew that I could take my lumps, but I also know I could make a few bucks. So we weren't greedy. You never want to get greedy because that's when bad things happen. So I cashed out today on my Tesla stock. I also cashed out on XLE, which is an oil ETF, which I've had shares of that for years, and I'll do a video on that one maybe next couple of days and explain why I got out of that, and it is a predictable ETF. And the reason I had it, I got out of it. I'm out of it now. I'll probably get back into it at another point, but it is a hedge against the dollar, basically. So when the dollar goes up or the dollar goes down, oil usually goes up. But with the way things are going out, Mr. T, I have no idea where it's going. So I got rid of it. It was up today at $94, which is kind of like another high for the last year or so, or close to it. So I dumped it, but we'll cover that in another video. But anyway, so I just wanted to touch base with you guys and let you know that out of Tesla, I met my goal of making a few bucks off it. I supported Elon, and then I dumped it today. So will I get back into it? Certainly. If it goes down to like 250 again, I'm buying at 250. But right now it's, I assume, let me see where it's at here. It's already been like an hour since I sold it. Where is it at? It's at 282. So it went higher. It's up $13 today. Overall, I made like 4% off this over 8 days or whatever. Can't beat that, I guess. I also have CDs. Check out my Schwamsy videos about CD trading, and I've been a long time been a buyer of CDs, and right now though they're paying like 4% for 30 days. I buy 30-day, 60-day, 90-day CDs through CD exchanges on Charles Schwab and Fidelity. So that's how I do that. I can talk about that too in another video. But anyway, I just wanted to get out there and let all my loyal viewers know Tesla's done. I'm done with my Tesla stock, and it's volatile. It is one volatile stock. Like I said, it was down $5 this morning, and now it's up 13. But that's the type of scenario where you can make some bucks. You can make some bucks. I wish I would have bought in at $5 down this morning and sold at 13 up. That would have made a hell of a lot more money than I did. But anyway, that's what I got for you today on DJ Wonder Chrissy Finance. Thanks for joining in. Hit the like, share, and subscribe. Join us in the morning for a podcast. Talk about everything, just literally everything.